Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a couple of first impressions, not a full face by any means, but I've got a new foundation to try out, an eyeshadow palette, and then a nice bronzer that I just got as an early Christmas gift from my best friend. So if you're interested in seeing what happens, continue to watch. Thank you. Alright, so I've washed my face and everything, and I've normally said this in other videos, but I don't use a primer. I'm not big on primers. I have yet to find one that's very good for my skin, because usually what happens is I'll get a bunch of white bumps all over my face, or, you know, my pores will just get really clogged and have a bad reaction, so that's never good. So for the new foundation I'm gonna try, it's the Makeup Revolution foundation stick. I have the shade F3. As I understand, this is a pink undertoned foundation for fair skin, so I'm very excited to use this. I've heard a lot of good things, so we're gonna start off with that. And I'm trying to decide, I do have a new sponge that I've never used before. It's the Morphe sponge. So I'll try it with that, I think, on one side of my face. And I have a new flat top foundation brush from Sonia Kashuk. I hope I'm saying that correctly, but this is what the brush looks like. It seems very dense and really nice. So, ooh, and it's very soft. So we're gonna try out probably on the other half of my face today. So let's get into this. So I'm just gonna try and see how creamy it is. Oh, okay, that's not bad. And it looks like it's pretty good, if I do say so myself. I think I got it correct. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize or anything. And then we'll see how well it does. Yeah, it's really nice and creamy actually so far. So I think I'm gonna try this half of my face with the Morphe sponge. I feel like I'll probably have to add more though. I'll just do it on my chin as well. So far it looks good though. But I almost feel like it's taking up like some of the product, or maybe a little too much of the product. So let me try the other side with my brush, and then we'll see how that goes. And if it's better, then I'll just do the other side. So I'm just gonna take my flat top foundation brush, and I'm just gonna start to pat it in. Yeah, I think I might have to layer it. I was very sparse, I guess, with mine, or when I first applied it, because I wasn't sure how it was gonna be. Because I've had, you know, some foundation sticks, like, you get a ton of product if you touch lightly or press lightly, so I'm just gonna layer it a little bit more. I like that you can also like draw with foundation sticks if you want to like create a fun design. I think this time I'm just gonna use my brush all over my face. It spread very nicely over my face. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And it doesn't seem cakey, too. I don't know if you could see. It seems to have applied really nicely. And it's kind of got like a dewy look to it. It's not too matte or anything. Like I have a nice little shine. But who knows like how it'll be once it's like drier on my face. It has like grabbed on a little bit to some dry skin I have right here. I don't know if you can tell. But overall it's a nice, it seems like it's applied nice and evenly. And I guess we'll see how it wears throughout the day as well, because who knows, it could look really nice right now and then later it could just break apart all over my skin. Alright, so I'm just gonna, you know, use my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I usually use this, it's not a first impression, so I do like this product. I think it does its job well. So I'm just gonna use my same brush, the Sonia brush, and just tap it on in. And I'm just gonna set my face with the Beauty Bakery flower setting powder. I have the shade Translucent. I'm just gonna set my face. Alright, so I just like colored in my eyebrows just a little bit. I still use my standard MAC eyebrow pencil in the Strawberry Blonde. I find that's like the best color for my eyebrows to match my hair. And I'm just gonna prime my eyes with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. So while that's chilling on my eyes, I am going to go in with an early Christmas present that my best friend got me. Thank you, you know who you are, and I love you, girl. It's the Hoola Light by Benefit. It's the light bronzer. I've heard a lot about this, and I've been meaning to try it out. I love my art class by Rodin, but if this could be my new favorite, that'll be great, because it's, you know, all over the US. I don't have to ship it in from a different country or whatnot. And so if we open it up, There's a cute little brush in there, a nice little mirror. It looks like a perfect shade for my fair skin. I might have said in other videos, it's very hard for me to find a bronzer that is cool toned. A lot of bronzers here are very warm toned, and I hate warm tone bronzers for my face. I love cool tone. I need cool toned. So I really hope this works out. I'm just gonna compare it actually to the art class by Rodin. Oh yes, this looks very good, very good, very good. I used the lightest shade in the Rodin. It looks very, very close, if not totally the same as the Hoola light, so I'm very excited. Oh, and that would be so good. I mean, granted, I bet the Hoola light is a bit more expensive, but I don't have to ship it internationally. And then we're gonna go... Oh, that's nice. And I just did like a little tappity tap, and it's very pigmented. Ooh! For my fair skin. Oh my god. I'm so happy right now. I can't tell you how hard it's been to find something that works. I recently purchased the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sugar. I know this is very famous and a lot of people love it. However, I have never used it before, so this is still my first impression of it. It feels so shiny and new. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Alright, so I'm just gonna go in with Starburst. Oh yeah, girl. So you can see it on a nice... right there. Yeah, there you are. And finally, it is the moment I have been waiting for. This came in the mail recently. It is the Give It To Me Straight Colourpop palette. I cannot tell you how long I've been waiting to get this. Excuse the inside of it. I don't know what happened. It didn't come with like, what is it? A plastic cover for the shadow, so you can see there's a bit of shadow on the top of it, but look at these colors. It's like a nice nudie pinky palette. So I don't really know what kind of a look I'm going for, so we're just gonna explore. So I'm just gonna go in with Matter of Fact here on the top. And then I think I'm gonna go into my crease with Downright, which is over here. These shadows are very cooperative and easy to blend. Oh, cute. Nice, cute pinky look so far. I'm gonna go in with TMI to keep it on the pink side. Oh, very nice. I'm just gonna keep that to the outer corner and through my crease. Hey guys, sorry about that. My camera likes to shut off sometimes. Or not even shut off, it likes to stop recording and not tell me. So anyway, I did finish my eye look. I brought up my eyeshadow using Downright a little higher. I used a little bit more of TMI in my crease, and then in the outer corner I used actually just to give it a little bit more depth. And then in the center of my lid I used Straight Up in the center, and then the inner corner going towards the center I used Up Front. I really like this palette, it's so good. And then now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna finish my eye look and I'll be right back. I have some fake lashes from Etude House, and then I did end up bringing Downright down below my lash line just a little bit, but yeah, I am definitely enjoying this eye look. So what do you guys think? I think I'm gonna go with this kind of like pinky nude, the Dose of Colors Lazy Daisy. I've used it before and I've really enjoyed it. Hey guys, it's been about 2-3 hours? Yeah, 3 hours since I since I put on my makeup, so this is gonna be my first check-in. I figure I'll check in another few hours, but this is how my face is still looking so far. If I'm looking like close up, it still looks really nice. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's faded anywhere. It still seems like, I mean, I haven't like touched my face pretty much at all. So that helps always, because you have like greasy hands and that's not good. Your makeup can transfer and whatnot or smudge. But yeah, so far it looks pretty good. And nice and clean, and it's covered a lot. Let me zoom you in. Yeah, here's a close-up. As you can see, it's giving me pretty good coverage. I don't know. This lighting is obviously not the best. But yeah, oh, that highlight is so good, right? It's pretty good coverage. It doesn't seem like it's smeared anywhere. If I do have to say any place, it might be just like right here around my nose, which is always been some kind of problem area for me. My nose is always some kind of like annoying greasiness and whatnot. But other than that, it's holding up pretty well on my face and whatnot. But yeah, my chin area is still good. You can still see that it did, you know, grab on just a little bit down in here. My skin is pretty much struggle bus in this particular area. It's not terrible, it's not the best. There's just like a little bit of separation in this area, kind of going in my smile lines right now. But it's not bad. It's doing a good job. Granted, this is a stick foundation. I don't hate it. So I will check back in another few hours. So I'll see you soon. Alright everybody, it is the end of the day. I've just been in the house relaxing and editing and just creeping around. So I've had this makeup on for about 7 hours now. If I'm looking at my face now, it still looks good. I mean, I am definitely shinier in my problem areas, or my more oily areas like my chin, around my nose, and in the middle of my forehead. Still, you know, kind of faded away from beside my nose. I had my hand here a little bit, so it's a little faded in this area. Definitely more shiny than I was before. My highlight is still good. For my lipstick, I did have something to eat, and it just not really like wore away, but you can see towards the inner part of my lips, it's a bit faded. Eyeshadow looks great though. What do you guys think? Still love the Hoola in Light. Very pretty. Thank you, Ashley. I think for the most part it held up pretty well. Around my nose area it did fade a little bit, or where I touched on my chin. In any case, I don't mind this foundation. It's pretty good in my opinion for a stick foundation. I've had plenty of stick foundations that are very, very cakey and whatnot. If you have oily skin, I would avoid this foundation stick. I do have somewhat oily skin myself. I wouldn't say I'm completely oily, but I'm definitely shinier now than I was earlier, and it's kind of, you know, faded around my nose area and whatnot. Eyeshadow I totally love, looks beautiful still. Hasn't creased or, you know, faded or anything like that. The bronzer's great, so I like that as well. But the oiliness can be, you know, of course corrected with some powder and whatnot. But yeah, overall I still like my look. I don't think it's, you know, faded way too much or disappeared or separated. Or I definitely think I'll be using the Makeup Revolution stick foundation again. Definitely will be using the Give It To Me Straight palette again. I really like this eye look actually. And yeah, the Hoola, I think that's wonderful too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you out, and I am going to be taking off all of my makeup. And let me know what you thought in comments down below, and if you have these products, if you enjoy them, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!